Makes it harder to play into Axe this game.
A lot of success. I also...
It's actually quite useful for me to know, seeing as I am low 6k. Anyway, Ari, yeah, on the Bounty Hunter, it's a bit weird these days because I'm not too sure what you build. Maybe you just go for Vessel, but up top, interesting cogs from Schofield. That doesn't help the Y at all, and he's probably just dead here. Pure did go for the Talent Toss level 1.
Yeah.
And gets the first blood. Nightmare out as well. They're gonna get 2 here. Oh, can BZM get the kill? Oh, Sunstrike off the mark. But that's okay.
I like the Talent Toss. I mean...
And neither of us are computer engineers. Anyway, back up in the top lane. Fight breaking out for the Lotus. The Y has to be careful here. He could just... Yeah, I think he's dead.
Oh, the Sunstrike. It's not BZM getting the kill. It's actually Pure. A much-needed early kill, and this is just going to allow him to, like, snowball in the lane. He's already got the Falcon Blade.
Just Queen of Pain. Typically, you don't see safe lane Queen of Pains do that. It's just maxing out the dagger and the blink and taking some stats. So, up top. Ari, in some trouble. Gonna be found here by Whisper. Actually, scope over to the mid lane. They want to try and take down BCM on the Invoker here, Vivek. This could be huge.
Yeah, it needs to start with the Fisher, but then who's going to follow up with the damage? There's the Fisher, King Jungle's on the wrong side of it, but here comes Yuma with that scream that you mentioned. Drops the dagger, BZM alive and healthy, has a little bit of help with the tornado. Echo Slam committed, another scream, they'll finally get BZM elsewhere. Davai gets picked off and Whisper, he's looking for more. As the dust settles though, Heroic, they did bring 4 heroes mid, they did get BZM. Guess that's worth it. Oh, up top though, Yuma! Quick to rotate with that TP, gets Pure. Pure completely caught off guard there, ends up dying.
He's actually queued up the Sanj and Gaia, which is not typical. You'd see Maelstrom and Mjolnir come through, but gotta hold on to that thought. As, that's a very cool switch coming in from Schofield. He'll give up his life for his carry so the Queen of Pain can live. Is he a simp? Maybe, potentially, but looks like Whitemon is gonna be denied by Ari. Okay.
He might actually find a kill. He has 2 points on the Quaz.
Plus, it's pretty good stats. Davai is in some trouble here. Invoker, though, completely off the mark with the Tornado. Purges off the Cold Snap. Still holding on to the Purge, and looks like Davai is just going to keep legging it. Ari dies in the meantime. Sonic waves out. Pure completely whiffs with the Raptor Dance, and King Jungles. Good old Bambi just prancing about. Oh my goodness, the Whisper goes in with the Echo. Absolutely demolishes the side of Tundra. Doom is now out onto the Axe. He's dead. There's a Shadow Strike on him. Pure's desperately trying to get something in turn here. But there's not going to be much going the way of Pure except a huge, I don't know, an ear-piercing wave of energy that's courtesy of Yuma here. My FPS is literally in shambles right now. As I believe I might have to fix that right after this. I'm going to do that real quick. Just trying to figure out if there's some more action that's going to be happening. Yeah, okay, there
it is. Good Fisher, they find the bait, and this is kind of important because Whitemon or Harry, both of them aren't yet level 6, and Whisper and the supports on the side of Heroic are taking complete advantage of this. Pure wants back in the fight, Ravenswheel committed, he wants to focus on Davai Lama. If there's no one you can kill, it's a poor little Doom at 11 minutes in, but I don't know, it's a Battle Hunger committed. 33 running forward doesn't quite finish the job. Pure is the one who might have to overcommit. Sees the Doom, latches onto him, but then eats a whole lot of damage and has to run for his life with the cogs. Oh, Schofield! That is a football kick that even Messi could only hit in his dreams. As Schofield nearly set up for the kill on a Pure, but Pure does manage to disengage. And this is what I was talking about in the draft. It is hard for Kez to play these fights, and it is going into the Desolator. Up top, though, he's found Davai, and I think Davai is dead. Most certainly. He's got his own Helm of the Dominator creep, but it's been put to sleep at the Bane.
He's got a Purge. Okay, they'll pop the Fiend.
Oh, they've got the Fiend script, but the hook shots there, is it enough, though? 33 with the call, and then comes Whisper. The Echo Slam, the Sonic Wave, it's fucking teamfight pawn of the highest caliber as Yuma gets a triple kill. Clip that, Holy Exer. As now, Heroic, they're looking for more. They find BZM. There's his Helm of the Dominator, looking rather useless, as it's just him with the Tornado. But there's Schofield again, proving that South America and Brazil deserve to play football at the highest level, as he kicks about the cogs and sets up for Yuma to get an ultra kill. It's only Pure, the bird, all by himself farming.
This is a bit concerning for me. BZM now is actually going back for the Midas after the Helm.
Down bottom, smoke coming out from King Jungles in the buy, and Ari's had to break it. They've got the rush. Humor blinks onto the high ground, but there's the Fiend's Grip. The Raptor dances. There's Pure God enough. The Sonic Wave comes through, and there's the Doom. Humor blinks away. He sacrifices Enchantress essentially to set up for a kill on Kez. And now they're looking for more. Whitemon trying to juke his level best, but he's dead too. An Enchantress for a Bane and a Kez. I think they'll take that trade any day of the week.
Man, beautiful plays coming out from the side of Heroic there, Yuma.
Getting vision, so I don't think this is going to be that straightforward. But one thing about this play, mid lane, Harry, before we could see it, before we could catch it, before we could even say the words T2s, he was dead. Up top though, Schofield, he's gone in, he's found the Bane, he's got the Y by his side. This is an easy kill on the Bane. Yup, it is a nightmare. And 33 Tumbler Toys up to the edge of the map. Looks to DP out, but no, the battery assault's there. They find 33 stuck in a corner all by himself. He's eventually going to fall. Can he turn though? But the Battle Hunger comes through, gets the kill on Schofield, but he pays with his life. Yuma blinks on top of BZM, has the dagger, and here comes Pure. Coming in with the parry, trying his hardest to make this fight work. Has the Shodosai mark, gets the bash up onto Yuma, and that sets up for the kill. BZM gets the godlike streak. As somehow Tundra, with Pure coming in, get the fight that they've much needed. Pure misses on the Echo Slash. He's chasing down the Enchantress. Think he should find the kill.
He's not. All of these aggressive items, they're great if Tundra get the initiation, and 33 has found the now.
They found the initiation you mentioned. Whisper caught in the call. The Fiend's Grip is there. He might just end up blank, but there comes King Jungles with the heals. BCM wraps in for the East, wants Whisper. Echo Slap committed. They'll try and turn this onto the Invoker. Fisher pressed, all their buttons pressed. The heals are still there. 33 needs that second recall. Finally, they'll get Whisper. But at what cost? As BZM is being run down in Schofield with the hook shot, finds 33, yules him up in the air and keeps him waiting for all his friends from Heroic to join. 33 this time doesn't have Pure rotating in on the Kez. That is costly for the side of Tundra as they lose 2 cores and only find themselves the Earthshaker. Disadvantage the Masters of slowing down the game, waiting for all that Helm and Midas and Octarine gold to stack up, because if 33 wasn't going Helm, he was going Midas Octarine. Mid lane, Whisper. He's found the Bounty Hunter, not shy to commit the Echo Slam and slaps down the poor old Bounty Hunter, but elsewhere, Pure. He's found Ari. He's got Whisper by his side. There should be a kill. They bounce him about with the cogs and they leave it for Yuma to come and clean up. Yuma, after the Axe Scepter though, is now going for a BKB, and then he's queued up his own Shivers. Winter was cocking all of that until BZM dominates it.
Lovely.
King Jungles is moved in up top. He's got Schofield with the Tumbler Toy. That's enough to find the Bane. Yeah, the Bane's dead. And what's going on with the Helm creeps?
Oh, here you go. 33's Helm creeps chilling. The Y zone's turn. I see where you're going.
Down bottom, Schofield. Oh, jeez, what a read. He somehow knew that Ari was there. Used the dust, has the Yule Scepter, allows his entire team to close the gap. And this is really concerning. I mean, Ari's just not really doing all that much. For all intents and purposes, he could be a Helm of the Dominator creep, because he's essentially providing the same amount of vision or information.
You were not supposed to see these many Helms and Midases on one team, but for some reason they went for double Helms. They have...
Whisper near the Rosh pit. He's going to get gripped and he's dead.
Oh yeah, he is just dead. And
the Cataclysm... Yeah. Pure showing in the middle lane, gets doomed. Punished rightfully so. The Sonic Wave is there, but there's a glimmer. And Schofield! How does he hit that? Gets the hook shot, but is it enough to get the kill? This bird is fast, and there's 33 running interference, calls the clockwork, dunks him down, and Pure turning things around with the Raptor dance, gets a little bit of health and enough distance to escape for a second, but there's Whisper with the Echo, and the Fisher the controls there. They'll find Kez. Dead for 69 seconds. Schofield commits the buyback. Who does 33 want to go on? Well, he's being controlled for now. Drops the call on to no one, literally, as Whisper comes in and cleans up. BZM elsewhere manages to clean up on the Doom, but BZM is on the run. The Fisher's there. Whisper's got the shot. The Enchant Totem is there to stun up BZM, but eventually they've run out of stuns and BZM TP's home.
Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay.
4-man Twin Gate, and all of Tundra sitting down bottom. Whisper He's found Whitemon. Whitemon's got a glimmer game. 33 goes in with the call. It catches two, but there's a Cataclysm. Is it enough? Yes, it is. Whisper, as well as the Enchantress there, and now the Lama on the run. Heroic. Smoke up, think they're the heroes, and they're the ones looking like fools. A Fiend's Grip being channeled, catches Yuma, and eventually Pure, doomed up, will try and bring him down. Yuma gets the blink, but the Katana mark, the passive, was there. That was enough. 33. Well, Pure's got his Daedalus complete as well. I mean, if he gets a Raptidons going, there's going to be a lot of damage. And even the Echo Slash. King Jungle's quick to sproink away, but he's not king of any jungle, especially when there's a bird on top of you. Elsewhere, Whitemon caught in the cogs, has a nice chonky brain sap. He's going to ignore that Sonic Wave and turns around with a grip. The Fisher's there, breaks the Fiend's grip. Pure commits his BKB, so does the Lama. Everybody's on the run, but there's 33. Wants to get the call, but halts for a moment. Eventually, the Doom comes through. It's on a 33. Is this really the right target? I don't know. Mana. The one is dead. Whisper has no mana, like you mentioned. Pure, right on top of everyone, and it's just Yuma all by himself. Cleans up on the Bane, but is that it? Grapples with his claw onto the Queen of Pain. And who breaks the smoke on whose side? Schofield finds Ari, but he's been called. In the cogs with the axe, he doesn't mind. Elsewhere, where does Pure go? Pure goes straight on a Whisper, bashes him with the shoulder side, gets the kill. That's Whisper dead. He has to buy back. Is this really worth buying back for? Because the Lama, Fiend's Grip, he's next on the menu. The Doom dead. And Schofield trying to break that nightmare. The Fiend's Grip. He's dead as well. Whisper buys back. And I don't think this is a fight worth committing for. They still got the Sonic Wave. How much can the Enchantress really bait? Well, she's trying. Yuma goes in, gets hexed immediately. This looks really, really bad. It's a buyback coming out from the Lama. Nightmare onto the Quap. Oh, Whisper, Spirit Vessel upon him. 33, he's found the call. This could be a dieback on Whisper. Well, there is a Solar Crash keeping him alive and healthy for now, but Yuma bashed. He's almost dead, turns with the Sonic Wave, but ends up falling. The Cataclysm was a bit too much as Tundra clean up every core of significance. More than once, heck twice as the Lama and Whisper die back. King Jungles dies yet again, and Tundra lose not a single hero. Heroic, they've had enough. GG, well played, is called. And like I said, Earthshaker, Queen of Pain, I don't think they have the better late game, Floki.
Yikes, I mean, that game was just a complete blunder from the side of Heroic. They